Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your monthly tarot reads for July 2019. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. I truly appreciate you guys. Alright, so this is a new custom spread I've created for you in order for us to get more insights and advices for the month of July. So, alright, let's see. What do we have for Aquarius for the month of July 2019? Insights and advices, please. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, underlying energy, you have the Palace of Coins. Palace of Coins, that's telling me that you are pretty much focusing now in your stability, financial security, perhaps, working, probably for some of you, you may be getting a new job. You would be involving yourself in activities, work, even relationships pertaining to security and stability. Yeah? And being resourceful as well. Okay, that's your main energy for July. And I feel that this is going to be your main focus here. Stability, money, relationship, as well as financial security. Okay? Alright. Your past position, we have the Five of Cups. Present, or the heart of the reading, we have Seven of Wands. Your outcome, we have the Queen of Swords. Opportunities, we have Eight of Wands. Challenge, you have the Knight of Swords. And advice, we have the Ten of Wands. Alright, Aquarius, in the past, you may have left a relationship, left a business, or even some family dynamics that you feel very much unsupported. You don't feel supported in that situation. Whatever, this would apply to either life, general, love life, and career or work. So take it how it resonates with you. All right? So in the past, I do feel that you were in a situation where you are not feeling supported. Probably you left a situation, or somebody left you in that situation. Yeah. You felt unloved, even if you are probably deeply connected with someone. You felt unloved, unwanted even, or just generally unsupported. Yeah. And there's an element of you feeling regretful here, I feel. You're regretting something with regards to what has happened. Okay. The center of your reading, you have the Seven of Wands, which now I feel from the recent past up to this time, I do feel that for some of you, you may have undergone or started the process of healing. And perhaps coming into July, you would still be healing some parts of you which need to, like emotionally, mentally. Yeah. From this state, you may have learned to understand more about that situation. You may have learned to accept what has happened, and you may have started to understand why a certain situation turned out that way. You may also have started to understand why the people that you're dealing with acted or spoken things that way. Yeah, so there's that element of you starting to accept it. But in July, you're coming in, standing your ground, and protecting yourself. Yeah, there's an element of you wanting to protect yourself here. So you're standing your ground, basically not to fight, but rather to protect your own interests on whatever things that would come your way. And possibly trying to rise above the situation. So if this, in the recent past, if that situation has brought you down so badly, or that has brought you in a very depressed state, month in July, you are coming up, rising above any sort of depression in order for you to move forward. There's always that, steps to accepting or processing grief, processing acceptance in one's life. And that is very well you doing that now. You're standing up, rising above it. Your outcome here is the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. You as an air sign. This talks about communication. This talks about knowing your truth and living with it. Okay? This being an outcome, I feel that for most of you, you would be put in a situation where you need to speak your truth. No more lies. No more deception. Yeah. If this is related to something that could give you security, stability in relationships, in business, the outcome here is that the truth has to come out. Otherwise, there's no more business, there's no more relationship. So this needs to be full truth. You walk your talk, basically. Because it's either, if somebody lied to you, you would cut them off. Or if you lied to someone, they would definitely cut you off. But the outcome here is that truth will come out. Truth will be heard. Yeah? And that would actually bringing truth out in the open. Yeah? Even asking for forgiveness is truth itself, Asking for forgiveness, giving an apology, right? And you can't just say sorry. You have to give an explanation of what has happened, basically, right? So bringing out the truth could even bring you that stability that you are bringing into July, that you are wanting for in July. All right? The opportunities here, we have the Eight of Wands. So definitely, I do feel that there is an opportunity to close whatever long outstanding issues you may have with the situation you're in. Yeah. It could be a long outstanding problem with a loved one. You may not have been talking, but very well in July, you could probably start talking, communicating, reconnecting with truth. And perhaps that could give you even closure, or could give you stability and start a new cycle. Yeah. Business-wise, I do see you trying to expand your network in terms of connecting with people with the same passion or with the same creative endeavors as you like. So if you're someone who loves to do creative things like writing or I don't know, art journaling, yeah, or just doing a lot of other things, creative things, you would be engaging with people or communities who have the same likes, and that would give you more opportunities for business, more opportunities to earn more money, more opportunities to earn extra income. That would very well give you stability, would help bring you a step closer to that stability that you want. Okay. The challenge here is the Knight of Swords. And so this is a very, Knight of Swords is having a sharp tongue. This could also mean that, but sharp tongue, trying to be direct with everything that you say. Sometimes before even thinking about it, you just speak it. And sometimes the outcome will not likely be always good. Yeah, but this being a challenge, in your challenge position, that means that you may have difficulty, you may be in a position where you have difficulty or it's challenging to speak your truth. Yeah. And Aquarius, in the month of July, speaking your truth, communicating, are the very essence that you need in order for you to reach that stability, in order for you to bring in this stability in your life. So this may be a challenge here. And the advice here is for you to understand, similarly, I think you're already doing that, understand the positions of other people and what you stand for, and then speak your truth the way you know how. Yeah. But I do feel, though, that this could be a challenge for you in July. And there's always hope. I mean, there's always a way to overcome a challenge. Calm yourself down before speaking so you don't speak from the point of anger. Clarify that. Yeah. Oh well, you're an air sign, so this is very much expected. The reason why you're having this challenge to speak is because you're undecided. It's not because you are afraid to speak, no. You're afraid because you don't really know your decision, the content of what you want to communicate. Yeah. That is why there is the difficulty of expressing yourself, because you don't really know what you want. So the problem here is basically can be addressed by you needing to know what you want, what you're standing for. Yeah? What you're standing for and what you want. You need to know what you want in order for you to get that stability. Otherwise, if you don't know what you want, stability is always just going to be a dream. Yeah? It's a dream out there. Stability in any sense, whether it be life, they'll always be floating. Okay? If you don't have that knowledge of what you really want. Okay? As the advice here is, whatever is causing you stress, I feel for most Aquarius that's watching me right now, I do feel that you are at the point of exhaustion, stressed. There's just too much things that you are carrying. I think even the responsibilities of other people, you do carry them for them. You do carry it for them. Yeah. And the advice here is to start putting things down. Things that are not of your responsibility, let it go. Because you know what? You have a bigger thing to take care of here. It's you knowing what you want in order for you to decide whether what you're really standing for is something that you really want. Yeah? You have a bigger problem. Not for those of you who are carrying the burdens of other people, try to be kind to yourself first in order for you to be more effective person to give support to other people. You have to be kind to yourself first. You need to know what you want. You need to know what you stand for. You need to know your truth. And that can give you stability in your dealing, stability in your situation. And then when you're stable, you're very well in the better position to help other people. Okay? Let's get you advices now from the oracle decks we have here. What do we have for Aquarius for the month of July 2019? Surrender to play. Playfulness. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So perhaps this is, I feel that this is in line with you having to carry a lot of burdens right now. And probably you're overthinking it. You're just going through this process of thinking how you could resolve these problems. Here you are advised to take a break from overthinking. Okay? And surrender to playfulness. Take time. And be kind to yourself, Aquarius. You've been through a lot here. It's time for you to be more kind to yourself, so you can have that stability. You can be on that way to stability. Okay, cleansing waters. I swear, I shuffle the cards, but this has been coming up for a lot of you guys, for a lot of signs this month. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. This could also signify healing, trying to purify yourself from negative vibes, and playfulness, as well as bringing vibrancy in your life, could give you that sense of being refreshed, yeah, in mind and in spirit. Also, don't forget to drink water. That could definitely help you purify your body as well. Let's see, what do we have as your love advice for the month of July? Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So for most of you, you could be dealing with a person. Perhaps this is the person in your that made you, that you're feeling this regret right now. I feel that that person may be somebody that you know, you have a past life relationship with, and that's the reason why you have this. For most of you, you may have that bond with that person, that strong bond, as if for you, you couldn't explain it. Yeah. Perhaps you have had some unfinished business in the past relationship, in the past life, and maybe in this lifetime it's a chance for you both to reconnect and address those unfinished business. Yeah. Okay, we have 33. This is the ballerina. I'm going to read it from the book, what it means. 33. This is patience, waiting for the right moment. I think another sign got this. Was it Leo? Okay. Okay, so despite the desire, this card means despite the desire for results, some occasions or decisions simply should not be rushed. We should approach either with caution or restraint, waiting for the opportune moment. We must also be wary of being too indulgent and devoting too much time waiting for some imagined perfect moment, person, or thing. Worthy opportunities may be lost if they are overlooked in anticipation of some intangible better option to arrive. Okay, so this card is telling us that there is always that it's always good to wait, to be patient and wait for the right moment. But at the same time, be cautious that perhaps you may be you just keep on waiting for that right one, for that right opportunity to arrive, to come to you. But while waiting for that perfect one, perfect moment, perfect business, you may lose those beautiful gifts that have been presented on your way, because you've always been that idealizing towards a certain one, you know. Patience and waiting for the right moment is good, but just be cautious that you are not waiting for that imagined perfectness, you know, because you may end up regretting or losing those great moments that has come your way because you're always looking forward. And perhaps I feel that that could also be the reason why you're undecided all the time, or most of the time, because you cannot decide. There is this one thing that came your way, or one person, and that person may already appear perfect, but you're always thinking about maybe there's a better one, you know. There's always that better one. You would always think that. So in the present moment, you're always undecided. And what happens? You lose that opportunity, and then you're back to zero, and again waiting for another, and then looking forward for another one. Where in fact, waiting is good, but once you feel that that's the right moment, seize it. Okay. Let's get you your postcard message from the Spirit for July. What do we have for Aquarius? Okay. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet of miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We are on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. Okay? So this message is for you, Aquarius, talking about synchronicity as well, waiting for the right time, but when it comes, be mindful of those synchronicities and possibly, there's a chance for you to play, to enjoy for the moment. Don't get too stressed with the day-to-day. Take time to breathe. Take time to heal. So you'll be able to attain another level of security and stability in July. All right, Aquarius, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that helps. And if you're interested with the weekly love connections reading, my WLC readings will be in the upcoming weeks. Watch for it. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.